I'm just trying to get it to the people. Want the people to hear what I got to say. I don't try to say I sound like anything. I try to sound like Yirim. Keep it genuine, authentic. Emceeing for about 12 years. Started doing this when I was about 15. I spent a lot of time to myself just thinking about this music, and I want people to know the real me. I don't try to say I sound like anything. I try to sound like Yirim. Representing Seattle, Washington. Representing Senegal. That's where my roots lie. That's where my connections at. I went back home. I started doing music back over there. I got introduced to hip-hop from France. Senegalese hip-hop. I fell in love with the music, the culture. So naturally, I just started doing hip-hop myself. My pops is Senegalese. So I got roots that lie over in the West Africa coast. Some people rep the South, the North, the East. I represent the West because I'm on the West Coast of the United States. I got this thing, West Africa coast. Going back to the roots in Senegal. It's on the western part of the continent. Blood of Senegal in me, but yo, I'm still representing the States. Peace. My name's Yirim Seck, representing Seattle, Washington. Let's get into the first joint.
I dream for a living. Flip back on track and sing for a living. I've never sold cream for a living. Everybody's kings in my division on a crash course collision to manifesting our vision. Squash all the stereotypes. We be blazing through your speakers with various types of situations and scenarios. Experience life. We pose questions, then give answers quick. This here has never been diluted or tampered with. Pure, never abstract or obscure, but for sure you flip like. Them cats got techniques and they stretch the speech. Them cats rep the streets, plus they dead to beef with a sound that so loud it leaves you deaf for weeks. They ain't princes and Benzes, but oh yes, they chiefs who got the whole town on lock. We be floating like boats in the harbor with no place to dock, or an MC with a mic and no stage to rock. We keep it realer than the killers that raise the Glock and discharge on the boulevard and fade the spot.
My regular life is very simple. I wake up, I feed this one breakfast when my lady goes to work, and we kick it. I'm a family man, so I tend to spend a lot of time around my grandparents, a lot of time around my child. You know, in the free time I might go and do a little bit of music at the studio if time allows, or hit the street and maybe sell some CDs, just depending on the motivation and depending on what the day's agenda calls for. So, you know, I spend a lot of time with the family and I do a lot of music is what I do. I'm not really in the whole storytelling, speaking about things that I don't necessarily know about. I really want you to know the real me. It's not a character or, you know, trying to fit in thing. It's just who I am. So on stage I just come across as, you know, a normal human being who just does his day-to-day thing. That's kind of how it comes about on stage. That's kind of the impact the whole family and daughter thing plays. So that's where it's at.
He's the truth. It's what they got to say about me inside the booth, but yet I'm knowing that these haters doubt me. Go ahead and out me if you can, dog. Cause where I stand is where I stand and I don't plan to fall. Cause where I stand is where I stand and I'm still standing tall. Yeah, ha ha, go ahead, hit me. Make some noise, Rendezvous.
Recently got an understanding of where my grandparents came from as far as their personal history is concerned. Coming from the deep south when racism was at an all-time high. So they were from Arkansas, came to Seattle. My grandmother had a high school education. My grandfather was a sharecropper. They had very little. Looking at how little they had, but how much they were able to bubble off of how little they had. Told me a story of how he had came up here out of the military with $200 in his pocket. Found a piece of property in the Central District, Called up the real estate agent. The real estate agent says to him, I have a perfect spot in the central area where there's no niggers and no Jews. My grandfather didn't say anything. He said, okay, I'll come down. He washes into the office and meets the real estate agent guy and says, yeah, I'd like to see the property in the neighborhood with no niggers and no Jews.
Yeah.
The guy looks at him, and you know, he looks at his partner and he says, okay, show him the piece of property. They wanted $1,000 down. He went to the bank, got a loan for $700, took the $200 that he came up here with, put it with the $7, now he has $9, and had a check for another $100, put that with the other $9, and bought his first piece of property. Built it up, fixed it up, and just kind of put property against property, and slowly but surely started acquiring more pieces of property. He's definitely a hero in my family. So the piece is a dedication for my grandparents. I love them very much. Dedication.
Old souls, wise words, just to lighten the loads. Folklore and proverbs, oh so tightly I hose. The legacy of my folks standing out in the cold. On the outside looking in as a history sold. Yet you're more precious than diamonds or a leprechaun's gold. And I swear from my toes to the tip of my nose that you're the greatest piece of music that's been ever composed. Blessed to be a part of you. I felt I was chose. You showed this black baby how to hold the globe. Goals, dreams, and aspirations. You was never opposed to me doing what I do best, whatever I chose. Now we're making sound decisions to travel that road. Paid by my grandfolks, they had half the whole. Worked hard for the currency and bubbled it slow. 26 years later, what do you know? Fortunate to reap the benefits my grandparents sowed.
They've always told me, do the best that I can, get out there, do what you want to do, always motivated me to do what I want to do. This music is what I want to do. Life is like a game of chess, you know? Just got to make the right move. Hustling and grinding, trying to blow up off of this music in your own city. Not really getting the response that you expect, or you know, getting the respect that you deserve. I'm tired and I'm fed up of all the bullshit, all the politics in the hip hop as far as Seattle is concerned, and I'm just like, I'm about to unleash. If the shoe fits, wear it. It's not directed toward any individual. I'm not name dropping or anything in the cut, but it's a cut where you just like gather up all that frustration, all that chaos, all that anger, and you just put it into a heat rhyme.
Paid my dues just to rock the spot. Keep it real, if you not, that's what probably got you shot. Keep it me, no I'm not Tupac. Hollywood niggas drop the props. Step away from the plate, I'ma out you dog. Swag cool, so I'm not too hot. Big pimpin', I'm without two bras. Press play, Diddy niggas put they shit on pause. Plead the fifth, I done broke 2 laws. Try to jump me out, I done broke 2 jaws. Taking back what once was ours. Push a nigga if he starts to stall. Catch a nigga if he starts to fall. John Q, call me Archibald. Most ain't got the heart for this art at all. No sweet flame to the weed, spark it raw. I done lost the love, unlike my lady who got lots of love. Mood, feeling blue like them hospital scrubs. I'm fully fed up with these hostile thugs. Heads turn, bringing beef to the club. Look at them geeking, catching heat from the fuzz. Somebody bleeding they blood. They getting touched and I ain't talking about hugs. 3 in a square and I ain't rocking no gloves. What's the what it do? Yitty steadily feet in your buzz. I got you knotting like your veins pump fudge. 206, what I rep to death. Move right or you might get left. Bring the funk if you act too fresh. Show me love, I want more, no less. Burn shit up like my name Koresh. I done paid my debts, gambled my nuts, taking all side bets. Over mics, under stage lights, he's so fresh. Wonder why I haven't eaten yet. Once humbled, now the beast is back to the side where the piece is packed. See your target and it's moving, I'ma squeeze at that. Niggas think that I'm an easy jack. Take it easy, Jack. Lubing up the airwaves with the greasy facts, and like Hove, the game needs me back. I never left, put an F to that. Come and kick it, twisting OB sack. Put them OEs back. I spend my monies on some good cognacs. Bottles tipping till I get towed back. From the ghettos to the suburb, cul-de-sacs. On trial where my code's at. My reputation shall remain intact. Far from a game, though it's time I rack. Like a soldier overseas and strapped. Time to take the twomp back. Out the hands of these roaches and rats. Once they hear the spit, they quoting it back, back, back.
Son ain't here though.
Bro,
Son ain't here.
Son ain't here.
The sun ain't here.
So just mic checking and dripping right now.
Come on, man.
Look, he's like, I'm
206, West African coasting,
West
South End,
see,
Northwestern.
it's addictive.
We ride
Got
out.
my man from the Okie State.
No, I'm from the town where it's known to get down in the Puget.
Oh, that's it? Are you serious? Stop lying, dog. I swear you. Oh, that's kind of filthy though.
Yeah, because I seen Gabe throw up
Kind of
That's the
filthy.
Northwest though. That's how we throw up Northwest.
Northwest.
Hold on. Throw up the Northwest again.
It's just instead of the dub in the middle, it's the dub on top because we're on the top.
Okay.
Feel me? So that's Northwest. Northwest, and then you just roll the one in the middle and you got 206.
That's filthy.
No, yeah.
Hey, hold on. You gotta break that down for the camera though.
You wrote it.
Hold on, man. You gotta break that down for the camera.
We started because we on the West Coast and shit, so we always gonna rep the dub, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though this was 4 watts, we done universalized it. But now we from the Northwest though. And in my city, we just rep the 206. So if you know it, then you know it. If you see it, respect it. If you trip, get beat up on my mama.
Hey, we just representing the state of Washington.
You representing New York right now.
Man, fuck. No, I can't say that. Hold on. Hey, man, he got Photoshop, man. He can Photoshop that out.
Say he ain't mean that.
Nah, we just gonna put Yirim Seck, man. Fuck that.
Just trying to put him on the spot. That's why that nigga said that.
Nah, but it's love, all coast, worldwide.
Yeah,
We just
man,
know we
mad
all this
love,
now.
man. Don't even
just put peppermint patty, dog.
Peppermint patty.
Patty.
That Charlie Brown.